interesting combat for our last match of the day. Of course, the picture-in-picture brought to you by Mr. MDM0 himself. And we're just waiting for both teams to spin up. Not sure why there's no music in the game, but that's alright. Let's go find that blackjack, shall we? There we go. Music starts up when the mechs power up. That's what I was missing. 4SP. I think... There he is. Blackjack 1 is running. AC-20, 3 medium lasers, so he is actually a brawl spec blackjack.
And that is a slow build, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely. We can pop into the cockpit real quick, take a look at him. He's running 90.9, which isn't bad. That's not bad.
An XL engine on that.
If he is, that's a ballsy move for a brawler. Definitely a ballsy move, but the Blackjacks did get a little bit of structure loving, so we'll see if they can make it out of the fight alive. Sigma for majority of the mechs here on the Narc the Sun side. Both teams seem to be doing exactly the same as they were before, so there was no change up in the strategy. The heavy guys for the Wild Bunch are moving up to Kappa, and they will be capturing it, but they are down on the caps right now, at least for a short time, so it'll be on the Wild Bunch to at least get a third cap at some point, or neutralize one of Narc the Sun's caps. Looks like everybody's grouping up at Kappa. We got a party over at Kappa. While it's happening, Narc the Sun is kind of making their way towards Theta right now with the majority of their mechs, trying to get that Spirit Bear shimmy up the side. Good luck, good sir, and looks like he's able to do it very well. Well done shimmying up that side. So we got a lot of beef up here on Theta. 3 cap now in favor of Narc the Sun, and we got some of that dual Gauss action coming out from the Kodiak 4. Let's take a look into his cockpit real quick, see what he's got. Dual Gauss PPCs.
And he's pushing forward a little bit. I think he's getting himself into a dangerous position here, pushing forward like that. The rest of his team isn't necessarily with him.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at where these points are, caps are. Well, let's see. Oh, both Gauss are in one shoulder for him, so he's got right-handed mech for that Kodiak 4.
And look at
Very
him brawling
asymmetrical
with this Kodiak.
Yep, they are in a brawl down in here. Everybody else is coming to the party. Where are the rest of the Wild Bunch? They are finally getting to the fight now, but looks like that Kodiak is going to go down hard. They needed more support a lot quicker. 1 down now for the Wild Bunch. But there are 2 very hurt mechs on Narc the Sun. The Hunchback 4SP does go down. He did a good job tanking as long as he possibly can, but they are down to 6 remaining. A lot of spread damage all over the place here. They need to seal the deal on some of these weaker mechs like the Timberwolf. They do get a Daka shot into him, and it is now, looks like 4-3 in favor of Narc the Sun. 2 more down in the bottom here. It's actually a 1v3. The Generoxide has pulled out completely. Not sure why he went that way, but they are pummeling the Arctic Cheetah, trying to finish him as quickly as possible. 3 remaining for the Wild Bunch. The only healthy one left is that Black Knight. Where is he and what is he doing? Why has he not been fighting?
He's now charging into the fight, but it seems like he's a little too late to the party.
He is, and he is going to get focused down very quick without being able to really effectively put any shots downfield. The self-destruction kind of evens up a little bit. Denelec comes in with the Kodiak 3, dropping some Daka like crazy, but gets backcourt out by Tronward, and the collective fire has dropped the Wild Bunch. Not the closest match, but it wasn't a complete shutout. 8-4 in favor of Narc the Sun. Well played. That was a very interesting place to fight. It was like a two-front war. A two-front war up top, and then they had this little shimmy brawl down in the bottom portion of it. Just a very tight brawl. Not a lot of maneuverability down there. The lights aren't able to freely roam around, but they were still getting up behind some of those heavier mechs. So that was
yeah, definitely... that Kodiak 4 really felt like he it was the wrong mech to be going forward.
Absolutely. I feel like they were moving up towards Theta, kind of maybe expecting,
Yeah, thank you,
uh,
gentlemen. Good match.
maybe expecting them to stay at Theta a little bit longer. But no, they didn't stay at Theta. They came right into him for the brawl. So that PPC Goss Kodiak was in the front lines, essentially running up into the fight and just getting completely
Yeah,
ambushed,
really felt
completely
out of position there.
surprised, and dropped down into a position that he wasn't about to get out of, and they basically sent
No,
some
you guys are
brawlers
good.
in
Thank
after
you.
him. So that was all she wrote then for... That was the Wild Bunch. Unfortunately for them, they got slammed pretty good. But it's a
Yep.
long tournament. They got a lot to go on these qualifiers, so hopefully they can learn something from it and carry that into the rest of their matches. Let's see if we can figure out what they did on the map here, because it was definitely interesting. I want to say that this was a majority in the C2 region. So I think we had the Wild Bunch moved up through D2 into Kappa, and the other group actually snaked in through here, jumped up into Theta. Wild Bunch had their Kodiak actually run up this land bridge and then drop down right
Drop
here. A
down.
majority
And it
of
was
them
the
are
wrong
still right
Kodiak
here.
to do it.
Yeah, you
They
want
had
that
a
guy in the
brawler
back.
Kodiak. They had a ranged Kodiak, and the ranged Kodiak led the charge.
So then, we might have had some come up through this land bridge to go up top. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Some of them could have snaked around back here. I don't have the replay available, but bottom line, we had a group up here, and then we had the Wild Bunch over here, and then we had just this hot mess right down inside of this canyon here, the no man's land.
Yeah.
And having that ranged Kodiak right up in the front lines there did not do them any favors whatsoever. And this is a very unique place to fight. It's a hard place to fight, but you know they took the fight to them. You know, they're not going to sit on Theta. They didn't need to sit on Theta. They jumped on an opportunity. They jumped on a mistake that was made, and
Yep.
they did the right thing. So well played by both teams, though, and that is going to be it for tonight. Definitely tune in tomorrow during the day for the North American people, obviously. But European nighttime, we will be casting some of those matches, so that should be exciting. Get a unique look across the world. So I am Bandit P17, and with me, of course, is MDM0, and we are out for the night. See you guys later.
Thank you, guys.